Justin Kluivert is the teenage son of former Top Gun Patrick Kluivert, and he's tearing up Dutch football right now. He's not just living up to the hype created by his famous surname, he's using his lightning pace, dribbling and finishing skills to put his first name up in lights too. And that ensures the biggest clubs on the planet are thinking of that name above all others when looking for the next generation of goal-scoring talent. Let's frame this simmering transfer story by looking at both what's made him a prime target in Spain and England, and a story that two generations of football fans are following so closely. First, his rapid coming of age, the family history, and the family future linking him to Barcelona. His younger brother is already there, a possible link to Manchester United. That's where his idol made it big. And how his agent has both of these clubs on speed dial. 18-year-old Justin Kluivert is a shooting star. Last May, he was an unused substitute as Ajax fell to Manchester United in the Europa League final. The ambitious youngster wasn't happy. But after a summer spent with that disappointment burning inside, he's emerged into a new year, having taken over the left wing spot for the Dutch Giants. It's a home that's both a stage for his talents and a torture chamber for defenders who dare to face him. A goal-scoring run pre-Christmas began with a hat-trick against Roda, a feat his famous father never achieved in an Ajax shirt. Yes, he has well established himself on the world stage, even if you didn't know the family history. Justin Kluivert is a star in his own right, and a big transfer story too. Our memories of Papa Kluivert just add romance. In terms of bloodlines, we are talking football royalty. Patrick Kluivert burst onto the scene as an 18-year-old, and in his first season, he was Ajax's top scorer as they won the league without suffering a single defeat. Oh, and that year he also scored the winning goal in the Champions League final. No big deal. He went on to win another Dutch title, and that, combined with 40 goals for the Netherlands, make him a Grade A legend in his home country. But he's also a hero in Catalonia, after scoring more than 120 goals in 6 years at Barcelona. And so, now we see why Barcelona are so aware of the size of the talent involved here. They've been watching Justin from afar, and also providing a home for younger brother Shane. He's 9, he's wearing Barcelona colours, and he already has a Nike contract and 200,000 Instagram followers. And it seems Justin wants to join his brother. He says Barca is his dream club, and that he wants to follow in his father's footsteps and play for Los Culés. So the links to Barcelona are very real, past and present. And word is Barcelona are so keen, they want to get this business done now, rather than wait for the competition for his signature to heat up and the price to rise even further. And that brings us to Manchester United, and a very specific moment in history involving Jose Mourinho. It's the Europa League final in Stockholm, and Manchester United have just beaten Ajax 2-0 to secure a spot in the Champions League. Before celebrating with the team, Jose Mourinho makes a beeline for unused substitute Justin Kluivert. Lip readers in the Netherlands say this exchange was Mourinho asking young Kluivert to stay at Ajax for one more year before transferring to Manchester United in the summer of 2018. It was a very public show of affection for Kluivert, and since then he's only made the search for his signature one of the most intriguing in football. To add fuel to the flame, Kluivert has said that he wants to play in the Premier League. On top of that, his role model is Cristiano Ronaldo, who you may recall had a pretty successful spell at United. Both of these possibilities represent a huge opportunity for an 18-year-old, but also a daunting challenge in terms of playing time. And there is another option. Let's call it the Naby Keita move. Italian media has linked him with RB Leipzig, and just maybe it would be better to get actual game time in the Bundesliga rather than sit on a bigger club's bench. And now, if you thought the plot couldn't thicken any further, allow me to introduce Justin Kluivert's agent, your friend of mine, Mr. Mino Raiola. He's got Mourinho's ear, having brought 4 of his clients to United since the Portuguese coach took charge. So it would hardly be a shock if Raiola has been stoking Mourinho's admiration for the forward in the hope of bagging another big fat commission check. But he's got Barca's number too, and he's got a big fat smile on his face because he once again has one of the hottest talents on the planet. So everything is in place for Justin Kluivert to continue the family tradition and make a big money move to a super club. He's got the skills to take on the big leagues, links to 2 of the richest, most successful clubs in the world, among others, and an agent who devours huge transfers for breakfast. So where do you think Kluivert Jr. will go? Man United, Barca, or somewhere else? Let us know in the comments.